Welcome Capricorns, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekly love message on your twin flame journey for week commencing Monday the 23rd of August through to Sunday the 29th of August 2021. On the left hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right hand side will be your crowning wisdom message cards. So Capricorns, let's jump straight in and see what your overarching crowning message is for the week ahead. Capricorns, also just to let you know, I have got a bit of a cold, so I apologize in advance if I randomly sneeze or cough, and I may sound a bit bunged up, but hopefully by God's grace your messages will come through. And look at that, just as I said, apologies, that's what's come out. You can expect the apology you want to hear, Capricorns. So I don't know whether or not during the course of this video, Capricorns, you may be sitting there thinking, Spirit and Truth, we can't hear you properly, or your bunged up nose is a distraction. I've already apologised, and that may be the apology that you need to hear. That's a side note. But what I am picking up straight away for you, Capricorn, is that it's time, okay? Your main card, as I was shuffling through and doing the meditation and pre-shuffle, I was very much drawn to this hourglass. And it says here, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Capricorns, I feel as if whatever's going on in your life at the moment, and I do feel it is with somebody that you are connected to, there may have been challenges, trials and tribulations in the past, but I feel as if you're entering a phase of time is balancing, because both of you, I feel, have grown tremendously. But also as well, Capricorn, what I am picking up is that you understand that there's a process, okay? There's a process to divine planning, divine order, and I almost feel that you kind of respect that, okay? With regards to this apology card, we'll continue, but I do feel that there is an apology that you're expecting, and it may be of a past situation, a past disagreement. I'll be honest with you though, I'm not feeling as if it's anything really big, because I feel that whoever you are connecting with, you've both grown and you both understand that it's time to put the past behind, but it's also divine timing saying that it is time that this union needs to flourish and grow now. But there may be a little something, Capricorn, that's just niggling you, that I feel that you almost want that an apology or an acknowledgement. Wow, look at that, vulnerability and retreat. Wow. So whoever it is you're connecting with, I feel that you're being guided, that you can completely be open with this person. So what I am picking up there, it feels as if you and whoever you're connecting with, I am picking up that actually you're in quite a good place with this person. But like I said, it's as though there's a little tiny something that's just gripping you a little bit, and I feel that you're being guided. I feel that you want an apology, and it may be something really small, but it's not even the apology. It's more that the person is acknowledging that you were upset over something, and I feel that you're being guided to retreat for a minute this week. Take some time to connect with divine spirit, universe, your higher self, to ground yourself, okay? To almost remember that time is here and now, and the two of you have grown greatly, but also to recharge and remember that everything has perfect timing. So for some of the Capricorns that I am reading for or I'm picking up for, it almost feels as if you want an apology, or there's something more like an acknowledgement, okay, that something upset you, and you just want it acknowledged, okay. I feel before you allow it to build up, take some time out to retreat, to get that clarity, to remember the two of you have grown leaps and bounds. And if an apology is something that you are supposed to hear, then just know that there is a methodical step in which that will come to you. But part of that step may be you being vulnerable and speaking to this person about something that you kind of want acknowledged. But you know what I'm picking up? It feels as if it's not so much what you say to this person, but it's how you deliver it. It's how you come across. And that's why I feel that you're being guided to retreat. Recap what you and this person have gone through. Know that you have gone through growth. And it's time. You're in that stage of your twin flame journey to blossom, to grow. But if there is that little thing that is angsting you, that you're looking for an apology, I feel that you're being guided that being that vulnerable, showing that vulnerability of yourself, no matter how small it is. And I must admit, I feel that it's very, very small. And they're just showing me this small star, which is interesting because look, we've got a star that, I don't know if you can see that, but that is like in color, and that star is almost like invisible. And I feel that this is the two of you, okay? It's like this is your energy here. There's still something that is angsting you, but the person that you're connecting to is oblivious to it. So it's almost like, you know what they're just saying to me now? That may have been something, Capricorn, that may have hindered your relationship in the past. When there was something that was just like bothering you, rather than talking about it, you said nothing. And it festered and it festered. And then every other little tiny thing just added onto that little tiny thing, to the point that when you did speak, or this person would do something that literally would be the straw that broke the camel's back, you would just go off on one. And so what I'm feeling is that this little thing that you, and it's not a little thing to you, and I'm not diluting that, but it's something that's just niggling you, and it's more that you want acknowledgement from your person that whatever it is it kind of upset you a little bit. You're being guided, I feel, don't keep this person in the dark. Show your vulnerability, rather than keeping things to yourself, and then when that straw that breaks the camel's back comes upon you and this person, there's a big roar of an argument or disagreement that puts you both out of alignment. You both are through that. You're done that. You can completely be open to this person. And that's why, even though it may be really, really small, and for many of you, where I feel that you're in a really good place with your person, it almost feels as if you don't want to rock the boat. But that's part of the growth. That is part of being vulnerable. That's part of the change that I feel that the two of you have kind of like made with each other, to express even the smallest, tiniest thing that is upsetting for either one of you, is to speak about it so it doesn't fester. So I feel that this person is somebody that you can talk to openly. You may be really surprised at what they say. And I feel as if, do you know something? You'll be equally surprised that they will give you that apology that you want to hear. All right. But like I say, it almost feels as if this warning card of the retreat is that just take a moment, go on, a long walk or a swim or in prayer or in meditation to ground yourself, recap what you guys have gone through, recap and acknowledge and give thanks that you're in a period of growth. You're in a period of change and evolution, and not repeating patterns that tripped you both up in the past. Okay? And then deliver whatever it is you've got to deliver around whatever is angsting you with you know, almost like a bit of like a just as if, you know, oh, by the way, you know, sweetheart, or, you know, oh, by the, you know, something really kind of like you're not putting so much emphasis on it, but within you, actually, it really is flipping bothering you, but you don't portray that, if that makes sense. And it almost feels as if, Capricorn, the longer that you leave it, you're going to fall into that trap of, I feel, for those Capricorns that I'm reading for, where you would hold on to little tiny things, and as the days, the weeks, the months, the years go by, another little tiny thing, another little tiny thing, another little tiny thing, and then it just snowballs, and then you end up having a big ruckus, which is not good for either one of you. It almost feels as if you're being guided to recall the growth, the steps, okay, and being realistic, even though you are in a situation of growth and being all right with each other. You got to be realistic. Every relationship takes work. Every relationship takes honesty and an element of vulnerability. And look at this, your crown and wisdom message. I remember every detail of that day. Capricorns, there's something that's bothering you, and I feel that your message for this week is you need to speak to your person. But before you do so, ground yourself and be mindful of how you're delivering that message to them, okay? I am not available. Yeah, okay. So I feel as if Capricorns, let's have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. Everything that I have just said, okay, before I even pulled these crowning wisdom messages, is literally echoing what I said. You're not available. I'm not available. This is you holding little angsts, little disagreements, things that are upsetting to you. It almost is as if you're not available to discuss it. You're not available to address it. You're not available to be real, okay? To be real, that every relationship goes through peaks and troughs. But how you deal with those peaks, okay, of when there is disagreement or you're out of alignment with your person, that is the real test of the time, of the trials and tribulations, the hurts and the disagreements, the breakups and get back togethers. It's taken you to this place to change that pattern of behavior. So even though I feel that this wisdom is coming in for you, that you're not available, it feels as if you're not available to be open to this person. You're not available to say anything that's going to rock the boat. And guess what? Just like those two stars there, they're in the dark. Yeah, they're invisible to what is it you're really feeling. Because at the end of the day, you remember every detail of whatever it is you're looking for an apology for. Wow, that's real heavy. My angels and spirit guides, one more card, please. I know I've got a feeling they're going to pull out more, but what is your crowning? Thank you. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah. Okay. So again, Capricorn, I feel as if whatever is going on with you, that you are looking for an apology. I feel as if you're almost talking yourself out of addressing it with this person, because it feels as if you don't want to rock the boat. You can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop thinking about whatever it is you want an apology for. And you not being available, it basically is what Divine Spirit Universe is saying, is that you're not being in the present. You're not being in the present and being available to continue to learn and grow, because it's time. The two of you have gone through, I feel, a few ups and downs, okay? Possibly for some of you, a few breakups and get back togethers. But right now you're in a really good place with your person. But there is that little thing that's angsting you. And I feel that the overall message, even though we have talked about it quite a bit already, is that you need to be open, okay? And be available to not repeat a pattern of behavior when something is upsetting you and you keep it to yourself, and it escalates and escalates and escalates, and your person is almost invisible to what it is that's actually really going on with you. All right, that was very, very detailed. Not going to be for all of you, okay? They're just telling me, my team are just saying to me, when I was doing your pre-shuffle, the Wheel of Fortune came out, the Lover's card came out. There were a few more, but those were the two. And I did say, as I was doing the pre-shuffle, the ones that I'm supposed to remember, to actually, when I switched on the camera to do your reading, that they will give to me, and it's those two they've given to me. I can see it so clearly. The Lover's card is my twin flame card, so that's confirmation that you are connecting with your twin flame. And the Wheel of Fortune is divine intervention coming in. And to be honest with you, with your crowning messages, it is just literally your spirit team coming in and saying, Capricorn, don't fall into past trappings where you've kept things to yourself and not spoken to your person, keeping them in the dark, and then it just escalates and escalates, and then bam, there's a big argument. Yeah, that's divine intervention turning in your favor to recap the growth, okay, and time to change patterns of behavior. All right. Wow, okay, Capricorns, that was real deep. If this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. It really does help to push this video out to other Capricorns. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. It will also help you get notifications of when I'm uploading new messages, but also as well, Capricorns, it really does help to support the channel. So in advance, I thank you. Existing subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, encouragement, donations. I am truly, truly grateful, and I really, really do hope that you get a useful and meaningful message out of this week's reading. All right, Capricorns, let's go ahead and jump into your main love message. I'm very conscious of time as well, so let's do this. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journey, week commencing Monday the 23rd of August through to Sunday the 29th of August 2021? What is their current energy, spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Capricorn, that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below, and all around me. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Okay. What was I saying? Your person is in the dark. They're in the dark over what it is that you want an apology for. And I feel as if that deception is, they may have an inkling, but it almost feels as if they're letting you know that they're not available to hear it right now unless you speak to them. It's almost like this person is almost, how can I put this? It's almost as if they are like keeping themselves in the dark, or they're fearful of coming out and asking you what's going on, what's the matter. It feels as if this person is deceiving themselves slightly by hiding away the fact that they are picking up that something's wrong with you. Wow. I feel as if they're a little bit frightened as well. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, it's time for them to release. The answer is no. So I feel as if the answer is no, is that whatever deception, whatever it is your person is picking up that something is wrong and almost hiding because they're fearful of what you're going to say, they've got to release that. They've got to release that, because the answer is no, is that it's not as bad as what they think it's going to be. And also the answer is no. I feel as if where your relationship, you remember what I was saying, Capricorn, that you would, if something bothers you, you would hold in, and then something else will happen, something else will happen, and something else will happen, and then it will manifest and manifest and manifest, and then you'll crack. The answer is no. The answer is no. This cannot happen this time. And that was that Wheel of Fortune that I saw. This is time for that change, for that cracking, for that whatever is upsetting you. It's now. It's no. It's no. You're not going back. You're not going back to what got you to boiling point. What got you and this person to boiling point. Yeah, look at that. My God. Because you've healed from this. This relationship has gone through great healing. And look at the sacral chakra here. This, I feel as if this person feels you. You two don't necessarily have to speak when you're upset with each other. You feel it. And I feel as if Divine Spirit Universe is coming in saying, no, do not let this crack. All the work that you have done, all the healing that the two of you have gone through to come together and realize that the two of you are supposed to be together. This person, though, I feel as if they do feel that there is something wrong. They've got to release it. It almost feels as if they're being guided to step up and say, no, I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm going to approach Capricorn and ask them what is going on. This is also you retreating, okay? Time alone. Exactly what I was saying, to really feel what it is you should say and how you should say it, so that it doesn't crack up this relationship, or it doesn't bring you down that path where you're repeating a cycle that the two of you, I feel, have grown from. OMG, yeah. Look at that growth, okay? The spring months for me is, I've got it here, March, April and May. So March, April and May. Healing went on in March, April and May of this year. That may have been the turning point where the two of you came back together after healing. After saying no, your worlds are not the same. You feel broken without each other. You went through a lot of healing, I feel, in the spring months of this year. But it feels as if, oh gosh, this is fascinating. Capricorns, this is Divine Spirit Universe coming in, almost testing whether or not you both have really learned the lessons that you brought each other. So I'll tell you what I mean by that. Your person, I feel, is very, very intuitive and very linked up with you spiritually. So they know when you are upset with them. They know when something is bothering you. But Capricorns, either one of you, I feel, has got fire in their chart, because it feels as if you may have that capability of when you blow, you blow. Okay, and I feel that this person doesn't like that, and so therefore they almost kind of hide how they feel, a little bit fearful that they just don't want to upset the apple cart with you. That is what they've got to release. It's like they've got to level up. They can't be in hiding, can't be deceiving to themselves of what it is they're feeling that you are going through. They need to release that. Okay, I feel as if as you're both together, it's something that divine spirit universe, and I feel with this little tiny thing, which isn't a little tiny thing, that you want an apology for, is almost testing you both as to, have you really learned the lesson for you both to really move forward and grow? They need to stop hiding when they're feeling fearful, or when they're picking you up as being fearful over something. The answer is no, that it's time to not allow being vulnerable to each other to crack this relationship. I feel as if whatever triggered the last kind of breakup or kind of disalignment from each other, Capricorn, you went through a lot of healing, and I feel that it happens very much in the spring months. March, April and May of this year. And I feel that part of that healing was that when you have something that's bothering you, for you to speak up, for you to hold your peace, for you to stay grounded, for you to go away, think about it, clear your mind, connect with divine spirit universe, Mother Earth, release that to the universe, so that you can address whatever it is that's bugging you with your person, with almost, like I say, with love, with peace, with almost like, oh, you know, babes, you know, by the way, FYI, almost like you're just not even making it a mountain out of a molehill. You're not making it into an issue that can crack this relationship. And it feels as if this thing that you guys are going through right now, that you're expecting an apology, you're being guided to remember the healing and the lessons that you learned in the spring months. And now that you're kind of back together and in this happy place, this one thing, okay, is like divine spirit is saying, no, don't let this crack. Don't let this crack this relationship, because the two of you, it's time for growth. It's time to move forward. Divine spirit universe, I feel, are putting this something that I feel that is quite small. And you know something, what is just so beautiful that's just happened, and you guys can't see it on the camera, but literally I've just had a ray of sun just fall on your card from my bay windows. Divine spirit universe is taking you on a journey, Capricorn, for you to ensure that you have really truly learned from what cracked this relationship in the first instance. But you know something, it's not anything major. Like I said at the beginning, it doesn't feel like it's a big problem, which is all the more reason why you're almost like not available to even talk about it. Your person is just deceiving themselves. They don't want to address it. But can you see, it's not even the issue, it's the fact that neither one of you are speaking to one another about it. That's the lesson, that's the learning, and that's the thing that perhaps cracked your relationship in the past, not being honest and open at the time of when things were happening. Look at that, cannot make that up. Queen of Wands, whether you are male or female, this is your energy coming in. And do you know what? Oh my God. Do you remember I just said to you, Capricorn, you may have fire in your chart. Wands is fire. Aries, Sagittarius or Leo you may have in your chart. This is you. You're very action orientated, but like I say, when you get a bee in your bonnet, let me tell you, the roof will go off the top here. And this person, I feel as if they just don't like it when that happens. I wouldn't say that they're afraid of you. They just kind of almost like choose not to see when stuff is going on rather than come and talk to you about it. They kind of know. It's almost like, I tell you something, the two of you are very much yin and yang. You two balance out each other. It feels as if like Capricorn, like you're the real independent, free-spirited, action-orientated kind of person in this relationship. Your person is a lot more laid back, a lot more chilled, but don't mistake that. They're no I was going to say a very naughty word. They're no fool, let's say that. They're you know, this person is, you know, strong in their own right. It's just that they're the kind of person that they choose their battles very, very wisely with you, all right? They know something is bothering you and they're hiding that they know that something is bothering you. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify? Thank you. Whoa, what did I just say? Look, the 7 of Cups. This is misunderstandings, miscommunication. Shit. Sorry. Oh my God, I cannot even make that up. There is something that was a conversation or something happened between the two of you that this person knows is angsting you. There's been some sort of misunderstanding, miscommunication, okay, that they know that is bothering you, and they are hiding. They don't want to bring it up, because you may just get a little bit fiery with them. With the 4 of Wands here, I feel that them releasing that fear will bring stability and more solidness to this connection. The two of you may actually be destined to be married, be in long-term commitment, or you are married already. Them basically leveling up, even though that they feel they know something is wrong over misunderstandings, miscommunication, and that you may actually fly your top off. If they don't level up and release that kind of not dealing with it, it almost feels as if they're blocking this long-term commitment marriage with you. My angels and spirit guide, thank you. Wow, okay, yeah, look at that. With the Page of Cups coming in reverse, I feel as if this person is, they're repressing how they're feeling. And we see that with the deception. That is what they've got to release. They are holding back how they're really feeling, because it almost feels as if they're scared to rock the boat with you, to clear up some sort of misunderstanding, miscommunication. It almost feels as if Capricorn, they've got an inkling. Okay, do you know what I'm feeling, right? If this is the divine masculine energy in this connection, which it possibly could be, okay, whether you're male or female, whoever holds the divine masculine energy in the connection, it almost feels as if, if they act, it's like they know that they've got to apologize for something, but they don't know what they've got to apologize for. And that's why they're kind of not available, hiding, a little bit uncertain. Scared is a bit too strong a word. I feel like they're just hiding, like, shit, I know that I've got to apologize for Capricorn for something, some sort of misunderstanding, miscommunication. And if I don't, it's going to jeopardize us staying together. So they're holding back what it is that they're picking up that you are upset about. And that is what they've got to release, Capricorns. Thank you. And I feel that they will do. With the Knight of coins coming in, I feel as if they are going to level up, but it's going to be slow and steady, because they don't want this relationship to crack. They don't want you to crack, all right, or to let things build and build and build to the point where actually it kind of cracks the relationship. They don't want that. The answer is like, no, don't want that. And look at that, the moon card. You're fearful of bringing up something that is bothering you. What did we say? Could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart. They're just showing me the Three of Cups here. So I feel that the two of you do very much want to be around each other. You're more about celebrating this connection rather doing anything that is going to crack it. But you know, Capricorns, if there's anything that you take away, just try and look at this experience that you're going through with this person as growth, as evolution, all right? And knowing that the two of you are actually leveling up, okay, on your journey together. And that's why it's really important. I feel that Divine Spirit Universe bringing these lessons back round to both of you to almost see if you've really learned, if you've really leveled up, if it's really time for you now to really move forward, because it is time. It's like all the steps have been done, all the growth, all the trials and tribulations has brought you to this place. It's like now, release fear. Know that you have healed. Know that you went through that massive healing in the spring months. You both do want to be around each other. You both want to focus on celebrating this connection. But like I said, every relationship has ups and downs. Oh my gosh. Remember I said the Lovers card came out in your pre-shuffle and it comes out again. You're scared to say anything to your twin flame that's going to unravel the healing that you both have gone through. Again, you could be dealing with Gemini and Pisces coming up strongly here. Just know that there has been massive healing in this connection, and there is actually nothing for you to fear. The answer is no. Neither one of you want anything that is going to affect or crack this relationship. But it also means that the tiniest things, oh, this is so beautiful. The tiniest things, Capricorn, it's really important to know that you can be vulnerable with this person. You can be open with them, but also they can be open with you. Whatever is going on this week for you, Capricorns, do you know what? You're going to come out victorious. You guys are going to be cool. All right, the Sun coming out here, the most victorious card in the whole of tarot. And I love when I see the Sun, and I love this particular deck because it just screams power, wisdom, abundance, prosperity. Like, I'm victorious. And look at that right beside you and your twin flame, because you know what, you guys have done the healing. And I said that right at the beginning. You two of you have grown leaps and bounds of all the upsets and disagreements and breakups and get back togethers. That's the energy of the Capricorns that I'm reading for. You guys have done the work, man. You really have. And it's like, it almost feels as if trust Divine Spirit Universe, that this little blip that you're going through, even though it's do you know what, it's not even the misunderstanding or the miscommunication that happened that you wanted the apology for. It is more the fact that you guys actually have to acknowledge it, face it, deal with it, and move on, rather than each one of you almost kind of treading on eggshells, knowing that something is not right and no one's talking about it. You're going to be victorious. You will, because you've done the healing. You've done the work, guys. You've done it. And look, with the Page of Coins coming in reverse, I feel as if the Page of Coins face up is serious conversations, okay? Serious conversations to do with the relationship, to do with you and your person. The fact that the fact that it's come in reverse, okay, is there may have been certain things that were discussed during your healing process with this person in the spring months of March, April and May of this year, that you may have been a little bit oblivious to, a little bit not knowing. There were some things that were talked about, but it almost feels as like the little things that angst you weren't talked about. And it almost feels as if it's those little things, Capricorn, that build and build and build, that then create a crack, arguments, disalignment, unbalancing. And I feel as if you may have underestimated the small things that upset you, the small things that upset this person. It wasn't really discussed during that healing period. Oh, thank you. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Coins. Oh my God. Right, do you know what I'm picking up now? The Ace of Coins upright is a new beginning, a solid beginning. In it reverse, it's almost as if the little things that bug the two of you about each other, that you just don't want to upset the apple cart, that wasn't spoken about in the spring months. If you guys separated and then came back together, it's like you talked about the big things, but you didn't talk about the small things. And this experience that you're going through this weekend, this week, some of you may even go through it this weekend. It's the little stuff that you're being victorious with your twin flame, that is being healed. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Do you know what? I'm happy for you. Well, do you know what? It's part of growth, it's part of evolution. But I'll be honest with you, I'm happy for you, because like I said right at the beginning, it's not as if it's a big something, yeah, that you're looking for an apology for. It's just something that you want acknowledgement about. But if you look at things from a deeper level, a spiritual level, you guys didn't speak about the small things that angst the two of you. And what is going on now is what you have to address in order to be victorious, to make sure that this connection doesn't crack, doesn't break. That the little things don't manifest into big things. And guess what, guys? You're going to be you're going to be abundant with it. But just know it's the little things that you guys didn't talk about in a period where you're separate. You talked about the big things, but not the little things. And so this is what your learning is with this person. Look at that. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So your twin flame is coming in with that message that being apart from you, when you guys were going through that healing, the talks that you had in the spring months of this year, okay, when you were separated, it was life-changing for this person. And remember what I said? This person now knows there are some battles to choose their battles wisely with you. Okay, they don't want to rock the apple cart, but that is their learning. That is what they've got to release. It's like they have to also recognize that they can be completely open and honest with you as well, Capricorn. All right, thank you. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Oh my gosh. So this person, what did I say? This person knows that something is bothering you. They also possibly know that they are hiding. They're deceiving themselves. And I feel as if they are letting you know that it's something that they've got to release. And it's not your issue, it's their issue. All right? It's something that they've got to work on themselves. And that is just in case that you are, well, I hope you're still with me, because this feels like it's going on a bit long. What I mean by that is that when they are feeling that you're upset, to just talk to you about it, rather than bury their head in the sand and then it escalates. Okay, that's okay. And your message to them, you feel like home to me. Yeah. That's the healing that you've gone through, and you don't want anything to crack. Your words linger in my mind. I'm telling you, and look at where it's falling, Capricorn. The two things that's blocking you two having a solid beginning is the little things that you've not talked about. The words, you remember every detail of that day. That's what's angsting you. Oh my gosh, I cannot even make this reading up, even if I tried. You guys are in a good place, but there's some tiny little things that actually, if it's not dealt with, addressed and spoken about, can build up to be a big thing and end up cracking this relationship. And neither one of you don't want that. You just don't want that. But something is angsting you, Capricorn, and I feel that you're being guided to talk about it. They're saying to me to pull another card, because another card wanted to come out. What's the final card then, please, for Capricorn? A card wanted to come out, and I think I got so excited that I put it back, and they're saying to me, no, you need to. Thank you. And this is for both of you. I got spooked. OMG. OMG, Capricorns. That's a message for the two of you. This person got spooked because they're picking up something is wrong with you. They kind of know, okay, have I got to apologize for something I haven't got a flipping clue about? You've got spooked because actually in the grand scheme of things, you're thinking, well, it's only a small thing. I'm not going to let it bother me. But you can't stop thinking about it. So therefore, you're both spooked. And I feel that you're being guided that don't be spooked by it. It's just divine spirit universe, your higher selves coming in to help you to remember what you guys have gone through, to remember the entrappings that created cracks in your relationship, and to be confident that the two of you have grown. You've done the work, you've done the steps. Trust that. Talk to one another. I'm going to leave that there. This is a little bit long. I hope many of you have stayed to the end of this reading because it was a bloody awesome one. If it does resonate, click that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, Capricorns, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love, peace and light. Take care. Bye-bye. Capricorns, as I just switched off the camera, I just looked at my cooker and the time on there is 15:55. 3 5s, that's change, that's growth, that's evolution, and I just had to switch on the camera and share that with you. Speak to you later. Bye.